Check it out. We are at Charlotte, North Carolina. It is raining, but it's okay. We're at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. About to go in. That car did not give a crap. We're here, so we're about to go inside. We're here, finally. This is my first time being here in forever. This is the, oh, that's cool. 99th Wood Brothers Ryan Blaney car. I had a diecast of that at one point. I don't know if I still have it, the little one. I probably do somewhere. That's cool. This is engine, man. It's all crew shirts.
And play another brother helps with the back wheel. But then
The Wood Brothers car looks at. So I believe this is at least the most recent thing for the Wood Brothers, because this is like a whole thing about the Wood Brothers racing over the years. Here's another classic David Pearson car. Ooh. This old Glenwood car, that's cool. I believe that's the, at least one of the originals. The Harrison Burton 100 wins for Wood Brothers Racing. That is a very cool car. Look at this. Tiny Lund car. Man, all these names. This is so cool being here. Seriously, this is so cool. It has been so long since I've been here. Daytona 5 times. Victories. 16-time Daytona 500 winners.
I think that win really.
Look at that.
What fans years ago knew about them. Maybe some had forgotten.
1976 for that trophy. There's some from the 60s.
Maybe 20 years ago that someone from
Before it was
the
the great track that we all know it is now. And this is, I believe, Trevor Bain's 2011 suit. Man, that's cool. Now we're on probably the coolest part of this building, I think. The track side thing. I don't know what you would call it, but they line them all up. This is Austin Cindric's Daytona 500 car. Look at this track. This is from the track surface. That's cool. Sonoma's a lot more beat up than Watkins Glen. Man. Shows all the road courses there. That's cool. color, and this is the King from 1972. It says Dodge Charger. Man, that's cool. I've got a diecast of that too. Never seen this exact one up in person. We saw a couple Richard Petty cars earlier this week, but that's freaking awesome. This is a modified. That's pretty cool. It's 38. Jerry Cook. It was Jerry Cook's 1977 Ford. Oh, that's cool. Richard Childress. That is really cool. A disc car. That's awesome. Classic number 3 RCR Racing. Richard Childress Racing. And then can't leave that out over there. Not the original number 2 car, but still one of the early days for Dale Sr. The Wrangler car. Man, that's cool. Shows the Lakewood Speedway from Atlanta, and then obviously the Coliseum track that they've recently raced on. Haven't raced here in a couple years, but it's pretty cool. That's 2.5 degree banking was the Coliseum track. This is 4 degrees here, and we're barely getting started here. This is Bobby Labonte's car, 1991. Oldsmobile was still in NASCAR in the 90s. This car up next is probably my favorite car in the whole place. That is by far my favorite car in the whole place. I wish I could just walk up there and get in it. I can't, obviously. Can't climb on it. But that is awesome. My favorite NASCAR driver of all time, Jeff Gordon. That's the all-star car that he crashed and then went on to win the race in. That is crazy. Yeah, there it is. That doesn't show the right car. And it doesn't tell about the event, man, but that's the car. That's awesome. This right here, Darrell Waltrip, back when he first started racing for Earnhardt, when the DEI days, little piece of Pocono Raceway. It's pretty bumpy too. Look at the size of the track. And here's a little piece about Darrell Waltrip. If you've seen, I don't mean the Dale Earnhardt movie that had like an actor that played Dale Earnhardt. I mean the Dale Earnhardt movie that was like a walkthrough of his career. That Dale Earnhardt movie. It tells about this, and it tells about having Waltrip come and drive for Parks, Steve Parks. It tells all about that, and it's really cool. This is a Greg Biffle truck, number 50. Granger. From the year 2000. That doesn't even look that old. Yes. Milwaukee Speedway. Some of these tracks, they don't race there anymore. Here's a piece from Phoenix Raceway, and yes, I'm going to get it in the video of me feeling all of them because that is really cool. That's where they've been having the championship at Phoenix every year. And here's Worldwide Technology Raceway. in, oh my gosh, St. Louis. It says Madison, Illinois, but that's one that I might try to go to one day. It's not too awful far from the house, and that's Indy. They don't have a piece of Indy there, but that'd be really cool. This is Adam Petty, the grandson of Richard Petty. Obviously passed away in the tragic accident, but his name and legacy has been honored very well here, as well as all the other Pettys at the NASCAR Hall of Fame. This is a really cool car from the year 2000, it says, Chevy. Here's some more track pieces, one from New Hampshire. And that's bumpy, and then from Martinsville. Martinsville's pretty smooth. I've been to Martinsville and stood on the track, but I've never been there for a race. Long story. Now we're gonna go up here, and we actually get to stand on the banking. Holy crap! I have stood on the track at Daytona as well, at the Daytona 500. That was before I started the YouTube channel and before I started filming. But I've stood on the track there, and its banking was like that all the way over there. It was much more banked than this right here, but this is pretty cool. This is Robert Helmet, I think it says. Number 37 car. And I'm gonna go back down before I show the next one, but there's still some more left up here. That's 14 degrees of banking, what I just stood on. Auto Club Speedway here. It's pretty rough and bumpy. And then Richmond, super smooth. Richmond Raceway. North Wilkesboro, it says historic relic. That being said, oh my God, that's it. That's the flag stand. Oh, North Wilkesboro back in the day. They've just recently opened that place up again, and we went to the first ever race held there since they've redone it a few years ago, the Truck Series race, and it was awesome. Here's a Jimmy Johnson car. 2003, the red, white, and blue scheme's always really cool. Jimmy Johnson, one of my favorite NASCAR drivers of all time. There's with Chad Knaus. And here's a little piece from Michigan Raceway, or Michigan Speedway, I mean. It's a little bit smoother. It's not really. This is from Dale Jr.'s, maybe from the Martinsville win, I think, in 2013. I believe that's from the Martinsville win. The red, white, and blue National Guard scheme, that was always one of my favorites. I had a shirt from that when I was a little boy, but I never had the die cast. Here's a little piece of Las Vegas. This is Bubba Wallace's truck from 2014. Some more track pieces. Here's a Texas from the old surface, I'm assuming, asphalt. This is Atlanta from the old surface, and this is from right here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Awesome track. We were just there a little while ago watching Legends cars at the Cookout Summer Shootout. There's Kyle Busch's Interstate Batteries car. 2019. Piece of Darlington. I've been to Darlington once. 27 degree banking now here. And then here's Kyle Busch's 2019 Toyota. He won the Cookout race, Summer Shootout, Legends cars in the Masters class. Here's Josh Berry's late model from 2020. It's very cool, 88. Then one more car. I don't know. It says LP. Then it's 2021 Dodge NASCAR. That's very cool. A piece of Bristol Motor Speedway. We've been to the drag race at Bristol God knows how many times, and been to the NASCAR race. I have a video of one of them on my channel. Here's Talladega, piece of their track. Another track that I'd really like to go to someday. Pretty rocky, not too awful bad. 33-degree banking. Look at the banking, how it just keeps going. I doubt they're gonna put more cars on it back here, obviously, but that's awesome. Inside of it looks like one of these style cars. This is a seat. Man, that's cool. That's awesome. I wasn't gonna put this here, but you kind of have to. Without this guy right here, who knows if I'd ever been in racing ever. Lightning McQueen come out Cars movie in 2006, and then I got hooked on that movie as a little tiny kid, and look where it's led. So without old Lightning, I might have never been here. Now this is specific to me. It said "Hello, Donovan." This is really cool. Oh, okay, cool. Screen, that's Ray Evernham. There's Benny Parsons. Terry Labonte. Texas Terry. Here's Darrell Waltrip. Class of 2025, Carl Edwards. And there's much more. I'm not going to show all of them, but because it's a lot, but it's really cool. Ralph Moody, Ricky Rudd, and there's Donnie Allison. There's so much here. Really cool. There's Chad Canal, Jimmy Johnson. There's Donnie Allison.
He was a tough competitor fighting within the sport. He was special in every aspect of his career.
So here, this is the guy, Dale Jr. The Hall of Fame.
Ralph Moody started his career behind the wheel as a competitor in his native Massachusetts.
George Wilson. Here's Smoke.
Under the command of General George S. Patton,
Tony Stewart.
1949, so that he could race year-round. He was part mechanic the whole time, but he was also a race driver. We got to watch him race in the 50s.
Here's Joe Gibbs. There's Bobby Labonte. Here's the coach, Joe Gibbs. Buddy Baker. Jack Roush.
As a driver,
Alan Kawicki. Roger Penske. Gotta get this.
businessman John Holman in 1957 to form Holman Moody Racing, establishing the foundation of a powerhouse Ford NASCAR team. He was the mechanical
4-time Cup champion, 5-time Brickyard 400 winner, 3-time Daytona 500 winner, 93 career wins. Feel free to pause, look at anything. Here's Davey Allison.
Everyone wanted to drive their cars because they were that successful and they were that good.
Throughout Moody's experience as a race car driver, instilled the confidence in
There's Ray Evernham over here.
build race-winning cars.
All this is from Carl Edwards, who is the 2025, one of the 2025 inductees.
Moody supplied race cars to many of the teams and race.
Here's a car of his.
And a lot of race teams started congregating.
2005 Ford Taurus.
And Holman and Moody, and now
This is his first ever winning car. How about that?
National Series teams are in the Charlotte area, and Holman and Moody.
That's awesome.
My dad loved his time at Holman Moody. Really was fortunate to be around Charlotte, North Carolina at the time when Holman Moody
Over here's Ralph Moody's car.
factory-backed team, 300 employees. They not only built the engines for all the Ford cars, but also the cars.
That was Ford Motor Company's major edge that they had during that time in motorsports.
Pearson has that tornado wound up as tight as she'll go, holds on to the lead and takes the checkered flag.
Ralph Moody's things. Man. And here's DW. Or no, that's not Darrell Waltrip. That's Ricky Rudd. I thought that was Darrell Waltrip. Ricky Rudd.
Ralph Moody, as long as he was around race cars, which was his entire life, he never saw a race car.
1997 Indy winning car right here. Look at that. More cars. And I can't go through and show everything because it's just going to take so long. All these drivers, I see Bill Elliott. It's Bill Elliott. See all kinds of greats. I do have two. I'm going to get real close to them. Show specifically the King, Richard Petty, and then a man everyone loves around here, and everywhere for that matter, Dale Earnhardt. It's awesome. Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott. The next gen Ford Mustang, unpainted. Tells you all about Ford through here. The history of the Mustang and NASCAR and the current drivers and teams that have Ford. Man. Like I said, I'm not going to show everything because I just can't. It's you can't show everything because then what's the point of you all coming and seeing it for yourself? Because that's what this is really all about, to get you all to come see this for yourself because it is truly amazing. Josh Berry, number 21, Wood Brothers car. Show this. This is a Mustang. It said to press this to start.
Critical to NASCAR racing. Rules define the dimensions of splitter, spoilers, underlayment.
There's the splitter piece. You put that in here. If I can. There we go.
NASCAR works to ensure that the race is both fair and exciting. Push the button to start the wind tunnel. Great! You added a splitter. See how the splitter changes the flow of the air by pushing it up and around the car to add more downforce? The step splitter changes the amount of air under the car over the side.
Over here is the engine. All the way back to the rear axles. Back here is a frame, chassis of a car. Or well, actually not the chassis. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just a frame. Go inside of it. I guess it's part of the chassis. It's the 76 orange ball up there. People can get in there, maybe. You might be able to get in there. Here's a Hall of Fame car. Man. Let's go in a hauler. Let's check this out. We've been in many NHRA haulers, and this is just a current day NASCAR Cup hauler, and above is obviously where they keep the car because it was out on the loading deck there. But look around in here, I mean, it really does just look like this part right here is the same as an NHRA hauler, but it's really cool. Hey, look everyone, it's me. It's really cool. There's a wall of pictures. Tires. My gosh. Here's a lot of suits. This is the Chase Elliott Chase Briscoe, Harrison Burton, classic things from Richard Petty here. Through here's a lot of really cool things. Look at all that. Jeff Gordon, Kevin Harvick suits. Oh, this is the coolest trophy in all of NASCAR, the Dover. Oh, man. Because they put your die cast on it. Dude. It's like a Kevin Harvick Dover winning trophy. Martin Truex Jr. Sonoma 2019. There's the grandfather clock from Martinsville. Rusty Wallace. 1995 it said, I believe. Yep. The Clash at the Coliseum. Winner 2022 was Logano Talladega Trophy from Blaney. That's Denny Hamlin, so boo, but still pretty cool to see. The Daytona 500 Harley J. Earl Trophy, and then this is from New Hampshire, the crab. Oh my gosh, yeah, crab. The lobster, my goodness. Kyle Busch. There's a Ross Chastain, Texas winner. There's a Homestead Trophy, Vegas, Auto Club. Oh my gosh, man, these are so cool. Championship rings. By the time it's all said and done, I'd like to have a couple of those one day. There's a Cup Series Championship trophy. This side over here, Tyler Reddick. Hendrick suit. Looks like this is William Byron's. Maybe not. I thought it was Kyle Larson, but it might be William Byron. That's small. It has to be William Byron from a long time ago. Wow. Shane Van Gisbergen, we watched him last night. Not last night. Look at this. Holy crap. More incredibly big suit display with helmets and all kinds of things. Look at all those suits. There's a Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski. Looking at some more Kurt Busch suits. Wow. This Logano Championship from last year. The suit, the helmet, the gloves. Same thing with Majeski for winning the trucks. And then Allgaier for winning the Xfinity Series. This right here is one of my favorite cars ever ran. The Coke 600 car from 2019. Martin Truex Jr. The red, white, and blue. Man. That is a good looking car. Alright, now we're going to do these driving simulators. Should be really cool. Just did my first time. We're going to try again, but we'll see what happens. First time was not great. I'll have it video. Rig this camera up. I'm going to be driving that. My car's going to look like Dale Earnhardt on the screen. Zane's up there watching me on the screen there. It shows my time. I'm 31 something for my first ever time, so it's not too awful bad. We'll try it. Got it rigged up. Never done this before until first time I tried it. Now we're gonna try it again. Maybe I won't get dumped in turn one.
All right, drivers, get ready to go. We got a full race here at Charlotte. You'll see all our pros here. You know what we're doing. We're going to use second gear to get off the grid. Let's take a second. Hit your gas pedal one time, drivers, and start your engine.
Oh, no way. I'm starting on the outside of the front row.
And we're putting plenty of fuel to finish the ride.
too bad. Oh, I hit the wall. Oh. Damn it. Number 11 is not letting me by. Man, I got spun. Well, oh, I didn't get a turn good enough. Holy crap. I was doing just fine, and then a freaking 12 coming right. It's gonna go nice and slow. Start from fifth gear, my God. End up cutting the grass. Oh, I can't get good out of turn 4. Oh, Lord. I made it up to 4th. Every damn lap. Come on. fourth. That's not too awful bad.
Congratulations, you won the race. Come on out, everyone, and get your results.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I wouldn't have been 2 laps down if, I hadn't been freaking dumped again on the first lap, but finished fourth. That's not bad. Let's see one more time. Yeah, finished fourth. Man. We're back upstairs after a couple of sim races. I'm going to do that some more before I leave. That was fun. Look at that. This is the original Daytona Beach stuff. How NASCAR got started running moonshine. Comparison between all the old things to the now. I'm gonna go and look at these, all these suits and things, then I'm gonna come back. The side behind me is covered with trophies, and they're cool. Look at all that. And now turn. Look at all these trophies. I'm not even gonna try to read this stuff, but just pause it if you want. I'm gonna go nice and slow, but I'm just looking at all these trophies from over the years. Holy cow. Man, that's cool. Here's a Matt Kenseth car. Look at this. This is from one of the closest finishes in NASCAR history. This is actually it. Yeah, this is the car in this finish here. Man, that's cool. We didn't see any of the things through here. I'm gonna go around there last. I'm gonna go this way first. Man. Richie Evans, that's a cool trophy. Award. Oh, Richard Petty signed and an Alan Kolicki one. Here are some suits through here. Back down this way. Dale Jr. Busch Series, which is now the Xfinity Series Championship. My goodness. Look at all this stuff. I told you we were going to go in it. Now we're going to go in it. This is the spotter ball, the 76 orange ball, and we can see. That's crazy. Man, that's awesome. Look at all these things. Oh, this is the Eldora truck. Chase Elliott's Nationwide Series Championship trophy. Look at Jeff Gordon there. Chase Elliott. Austin Dillon, Dale Jr., Kyle Busch, Richard Petty. Here's some more suits here. Then Jimmy Johnson's 2006 National Championship trophy. That's pretty cool. This is how the safety has changed over the years. It's 2000 and something, 2018 Camry. This is the NASCAR wheel, and that is the wheel from the Camry. Here's some more. Dodge Intrepid. That's a Sterling Marlin car. This car of tomorrow. Look, it's me. 3135, that's better. I'm gonna try it again before we leave. That time was better. It's the car of tomorrow, 2007 to 2009 Camry, Kyle Busch. They're putting a flag stand there soon, it looks like. Look at this green flag, holy cow. That's cool. Then the 99 Ford Taurus. I think that's probably Carl Edwards. Yes, it is. There's a lot of history here. This side of the one side is a Camry and the other side's a NASCAR. I didn't even notice that. This is a Christopher Bell car from not 2018, probably 2020 something. Here's the seat comparisons, and I'm gonna sit in a Toyota Camry seat, and then right here, oh yeah, oh that's much better. A lot less comfortable, but a lot more cool. With the head protection, which it doesn't feel good if you put your head on it, but and a helmet, that helps a lot. We haven't been over there yet. I'm gonna go over there. Yeah. So Bill Elliott diecast sitting there, talking more about the history of NASCARs. I saw this from down below, and I don't know. This must be like a big remote control car or something. That's freaking huge. There's my hand. It ain't close enough to touch, but I mean, that thing's huge. Here's Richard Petty's Pontiac Grand Prix compared to a normal one. This is the Petty side of the car, which is the side that I would have turned where the people could see it. Good job there. And there's an Earnhardt on a Wheaties box. Just all kinds of really cool history around through here. Look at that. '72 through '77 Dodge Charger ran in the Cup Series. More historic things over through here. '69, '70 Daytona there. That's the most badass cars in all of history. Yeah. Some statues. That's Jack Roush, I believe. Hudson Hornet. How about that? It's your NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour champions. How about that? That's cool. Feel free to pause at any moment and zoom in. All the champions. There's the Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series, the Whelen Modified Tour, ARCA West, ARCA East, Main ARCA Series, Craftsman Truck, Xfinity Series, and here's all the Cup Series champions. I mean, this is incredible. Here's some more championship trophies. Holy crap. Some more on this side. And here's the foreign series. This is Canada, Mexico, Wheeling Euro series, and the NASCAR Brazil series. Pretty cool. We just finished it out. Man, that is truly awesome. NASCAR Hall of Fame. Finally got to come back. I don't know how to go down. There we go. I'm going to do some sim racing, and then we're going to make a video, actually, of the iRacing. But thank you all for watching. This was really fun, really cool. If you live around Charlotte, you live in this area, or if you're from as far away as California, or if you live in another country completely, try in your life sometime to come visit the NASCAR Hall of Fame. This is awesome. Thank you.